How you doing, YouTubers? Jerry here. I keep getting emails on the scanner programming, basically error or something you guys are saying. Basically, when you program your scanner, whatever scanner it is for Chester County, and whether you're using FreeScan or ArcXT, I think it's ArcXT. I don't have it on this desktop here. I had to redo my Windows again because of a virus through an email, of course. But ArcXT software or FreeScan, basically what you want to do is program your scanner through radio reference through the website. Let the software do it for you. Don't try to program it manually. It's a pain in the butt. And once you get it programmed, once you get it from your computer and into the scanner, let your scanner sit there for a little while on the control channels and scan it. If you don't get nothing within about 5-10 minutes, move your scanner to another location. I know I haven't been on for a while. I have emails that's backed up, of course, asking me questions about the scanners and this and that. And I just posted a video the other day on a new scanner I just got, which is a BCD 325 P2 scanner. I actually already did a video for Chester County for it. Seems to be performing quite well, except for a few dead spots here in Chester County that I found, like right at 10 and 30, right by the Walmart and the Wawa that's up there on Route 10 and Route 30. There's a dead spot there. Basically, I think that's just for the scanners, though. It probably receives just fine on their radios because they're using actual Harris radios. I was going to get, and I did have an E.F. Johnson radio, 700, 800 megahertz, P25. All we had to do was flash it for Phase II, but it seemed like it still didn't want to work. It was receiving the control channel just fine in conventional mode. All we had to do was program it, but I still didn't want to. It didn't want to take for some reason, and I didn't even want to fool with it. Basically, just set it up, and it would just be a paperweight. I wasn't trying to have that. That radio was like $500, almost $600 that I got off of eBay. I bought a programming cable. Everything else came with it. Charger, battery, antenna came with it. You can find them like that on eBay. Just beware of some of the fakes out there. And don't order one from China. I've done that. For some reason, the programming port on the side of the radio is a lot different than US. Basically, I guess it's set up inside differently. And when you go to set it up, it shows that it's not compatible. Even if you do put the programming cable on it, have your port set up for your computer, and have the E.F. Johnson software pulled up, which is PC configure, whatever version it might be, 2.18.2 or something, you never know. But anyway, be careful if you go to flash it with that. You will mess the portable up. You will have to find the correct PC configure software for that in order to put that information back in there and have an operational radio. I did that. I thought I messed the whole radio up, but actually I didn't. It just had to be flat. It just had to be flashed with the correct software for that model of radio, which the radio was at E.F. Johnson 5100 SLES portable unit. It was a really nice. It was a really nice radio. I liked it. It was nice and heavy, nice durable. You could probably drop it off of the roof of a building, and it'll be fine. That's how durable it was. It was perfect. If we could have just gotten it on the system. There's a few other perimeters you got to actually do to get that kind of radio on the system for Chester County, which you got to enter in county codes, which I didn't have. I could probably get them, but yeah. I also have a radio tech. Basically, I think he said he knew how to do it, and there were ways around it, but I didn't want to get in trouble. Although I just wanted it for receive only. I didn't want to transmit. So I wound up buying a BCD 325 P2 scanner rather than dealing with that. The scanner is like multi-band. It's perfect, but although it doesn't have the receiving power of like an E.F. Johnson or a Harris radio. So therefore, when traveling throughout Chester County with a portable, or even if you put a mobile in your car, it's still a scanner. You will lose the control channel, like let's say going down the 30 bypass. It doesn't matter which direction, you're going to lose the control channel here and there. You're going to hear bits and pieces of transmissions that's lost. They don't have that problem because they have real radios. You're trying to listen in on a scanner, and it doesn't have the receiving power to keep that control channel there continuously. That's the problem. So therefore, the control channel it fades in and out. It gets staticky. That's the problem with the scanners, and therefore it's the scanners are meant to receive from 25 megahertz, I think, all the way up to like 1300 megahertz, I believe, something like that. And I could be wrong on that, but yeah, most scanners. Although you do just have the one control channel programmed in, that's basically being used for their system. They don't use all the control channels at once. They use one. You can just have one control channel programmed in, and it will grab all the voice channels it needs. Whenever a radio keys up, it'll still hit that same control channel every time. You just have to make sure that's the right control channel that's being broadcast. But like I said, you will lose the control channel if you buy the 996 P2, which I have, and you just put a scanner antenna up on your car. It doesn't matter what band it is. If it's multi-band, VHF, if you buy one of the small NMO 700, 800 megahertz antennas, I have one, you're still going to lose the control channel because it's a scanner, and it's not a professional county radio. I'm sure emergency services does not have this problem, or otherwise it would be fixed. I've heard units communicating in dead spots that I've had on the bypass, so I know that they're not having any issues. They're not going to fix it just for a scanner issue. They don't care, they don't care what we hear. And yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, the scanner actually, it's performing quite well. You do have dead spots with a scanner, other than their radios. I know they don't have that problem, but yeah. 10 and 30, you lose the control channel. It comes back in. If you keep following west on 30, past the Walmart, up past I think it's Black Horse Road, you lose the control channel there. Going up the big hill into Gap, you don't have no control channel at all. You won't receive nothing. Lancaster County fire stations respond in that location at all times, along with Chester County units. So I know that their radios are fine there. You go down in the Gap, where the Hess and the Wise is. You don't have nothing down there either on a scanner. Lancaster County's been down there before, communicating on the Harris system, so I know that works for them. It won't work for us though. So yeah, even if you have a portable or mobile scanner in a vehicle, you're still going to lose the control channel here and there, no matter where you're at in the county. You could be sitting right next to the ambulance, and you couldn't have nothing. They'll be sitting there communicating and receiving, so that's just the way that works. They're like I said, their radios are a hell of a lot stronger than what these scanners are trying to pull in. And that's about that. Alrighty, YouTubers, have a nice day.